Warn them from me.
Now, when you go over the New Testament, Jesus tells, I think it's Peter, one of them, tells the ones that following Jesus is that ye are Christ. But now, the Most High God named Israel, gave Israel his name, and called him Israel. Y'all see how that works? Those are two different entities. The Most High God never called any of our old patriarchs Christ. He called them Israel. Israel, I am your Redeemer.
Warn them.
I call you by your name. Greeting our Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. This is the High Priest L.D. Smith, the watchman on the wall. Family, as always, grab that King James. But first and foremost, we want to give a shout out to the whole family. Happy Sabbath, Israel. Our family, we got a wonderful teaching here. I think I named this one here. Let me go back and look at it here again. I know that the Most High is merciful. Yes, he is a merciful God. Somewhere along those lines. And see, family, I want to put this out there because I want everybody that's black that might think that you're Hebrew to understand this. The Most High God is for we, his people. Jesus is not for us. All right? I want to make that very clear. Jesus is not for us. The God of the Hebrews, he is the God that is for we, his people. Now, and see, Jesus should not be for us because we are not his people. We're not. Jesus never said that the Israelites were his people. Nowhere. So he tried to come into the family, but he's not. Jesus has nothing to do with us. Period. Now, I ask you guys to read along with me. Think about the reading. Listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth, and I know that the Most High will give you clear understanding. Now we're going to be coming from the book of Isaiah, chapter 54. And I'm going to show you here that the Most High living God is for we, his people. All right, now, that being said, we're going to get started. Let's begin with verses. I want to begin with verses 5. I'm just going to read on down to verse 8, and then we're going to break off, all right? We're going to explain this right here. For thy maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer is the Holy One of Israel. The God of the whole earth shall he be called. The God of the whole earth. Now, that being said, everybody know that there are other gods, deities. Huh? I always say, and I say it again, the Most High living God is, like our ancestors said, God of gods, with a small G-O-D-S, but a capital G-O-D. Yes. That's the God of the Hebrews. Now look what he says here. Psalms 24 said the same thing. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. All right? It says, for the Lord has called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, said thy God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercy will I gather thee. See, this is a time that we're looking in now, the time that we're in now. God, he has turned his head a little bit from us, but he still sees us. He does, because the enemy cannot do what they want to do, because if they could, they would annihilate us. They would eradicate us, but they can't. Why? Because the Most High got a fence up. So much he gonna allow to happen to us, and then that's enough. That's enough. Now look what he says here. In a little wrath, I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness. Everlasting kindness. All you gotta do is come back to them 2 tablets. That's all. And he's going to reward you for coming back home. And again, I say, when you look in Joel and in Amos, you'll see that the Pleiades in Orion, those just 2 of them that he named. But there's a whole host of heaven. He said, I made them all. But you got other nations that talk about the deities from Orion and the Pleiades and Sirius B and other solar systems, that their God told them, we came from there, charted out a map for them. And even today, they still don't know where some of those planets are because they can't see them. But they got records of these entities are telling them that we came from there. But like I did when I was 30, I want to say I was 36. No, I was 37. And the Most High came to me in a vision. And I seen a great light that was in the sky. I got it wrote down in my journal. And anyway, to make a long story short, I said I recognized that it was God, and I was in Christianity then, but I never said Jesus. I said God, and I said I seen these aircrafts, missiles and whatnot, and I said if they don't lead the Most High, I said God, if they don't leave God alone, He gonna kill every one of them. And it was so much noise. I mean, it was so much chaos. It was so much going on until my heart couldn't take it, and He snatched me out of it. And I sat up in the bed, like, what did I just see? But I didn't understand it until years later. But anyways, what I'm trying to get you to see is this right here. The Most High God, it's all about Him. He's running everything. Ain't no Queen of Heaven, no Yahweh Shai, no Jesus, nobody. The Most High's running everything. Now let's go on down here now, because He says that with everlasting kindness, this is 8, will I have mercy on thee, said the Lord, thy Redeemer. Your Redeemer, He does not change. He says He's going to have everlasting kindness. I mean, there's no end to it. Why would you take a chance of missing out on this to go over here into another book and to get something over there that doesn't have any validation on it at all? But over here, you can see time after time that He did all these things that He said He was going to do. Now let's keep on going. I'm going to show you. It's right here in the pages. Let's go to Psalms 102. Let's look at verses 25 through 27. Now look what He says here. Of old hast thou laid the foundations of the earth, and the heavens are the work of thy hand. They shall perish, but thou shalt endure. Yea, all of them shall wax old like a garment. As a vesture shalt thou change them, and they shall be changed. But thou art the same, and the years shall have no end. Now think about that. Why would He need to come in the form of a man here to so-called die for the sins of the world? And He's saying here that I can't die. I can't die. Y'all see that? That years shall have no end. And you the same. You the same. They're going to grow dim. They're going to wax old. They're going to fade away. But you won't. Look what He says here. The children of thy servants shall continue, and their seed shall be established before thee. Now, their seed shall be established before thee. What is that telling me? That all of us are eternal beings. When you separate from this body, you are more alive than you were when you was inside this body. See, because you only see this body, you don't see the real you. The real you is alive. This body is going to go back to the ground. But you still live. You still live. And see, we're going to be before our God forever. He's going to be in the midst of us. It says that the sun is going to be ashamed. And the moon ain't going to shine either. Why? Because the Lord, our God, is going to be in the midst of us. We're not going to have any need for it. But let us keep on going. I'm going to do one more. We're going to break off, all right? Let's go to Isaiah 43. Let's do 1 and 2. But thus saith the Lord, the Creator, that created thee, O Jacob, and He that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. Thou art mine. That's ownership. See? Now, when you go over the New Testament, Jesus tells, I think it's Peter, one of them, tells the one that's following Jesus that ye are Christ's. But now, the Most High God named Israel, gave Israel His name, and called him Israel. Y'all see how that worked? Those are two different entities. The Most High God never called any of our old patriarchs Christ's. He called them Israel. Israel, I am your Redeemer. I call you by your name. I named you. I gave you my name. Look what he says. When thou passest through the water, I'll be with thee. Look what he says now. And through the rivers, they will not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flames kindle upon thee. For I am the Lord thy God, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I'm your Savior. I'm not the Savior of the world. I'm your Savior. If these were the same two individuals, he would have said it way back here. Why? Because he doesn't change. But he says, I'm your Savior, not the Savior of the world. It goes on now. He says, I gave Egypt for a ransom, Ethiopian and the Sinbads for thee. I gave them for a sacrifice for you. They died. I killed them that you might live. You see that? That's the God that I'm talking about. But family, anyway, we're going to break off there. But see, I want you guys to see this. That the Most High God is the God that is for us. Jesus and Yahweh Shah or Yeshua, whatever, Queen of Heaven, they're not for us. Only the Most High God. Why? Because he said, ye are mine, said the Lord. Until next time, we say happy Sabbath, family. We love you from over here at the High Priest of the whole house of Israel, the Most High's holy team. We say enjoy the videos, ponder, imagine, think, and we know that the Most High will give you a clear understanding. Until next time, we say shalom, family. Peace. We love you.
You've been lied to, thinking Jesus came for you. Bled, died on a cross just to save you. And you've been made a fool, thinking you can speak it, confessing with your mouth Jesus Christ and believe it.
Most High, praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, God of Israel.